Hi travelers, this is going to be your Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising video for May 2025. Excuse me, I have put something up here. Okay, if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can go to my web address. I just typed it in. I have several packages there. Pick one and fill out the form and the booking form with all the information. And the thing is, I don't like to make people wait, so my turnaround time is 48 to 72 hours. I have with me today the Radiant White deck, Lavetta Sibila for clarification should I need, and I will wrap the reading up with the Psychic Oracle Tarot. I'm way behind, so let me get started with the reading. I have already done some meditation and shuffling on your sign and glyph. Hopefully the camera will behave. I'm having a real hard time with it. So we're going to put another shuffle and rifle on the cards. I like for you to see me dealing the cards. Let's cut the deck. This will be a 9-card spread. The 9 of Pentacles. The 10 of Swords. The Hangman. Next row, the Queen of Swords, which could be you, Gemini, an air sign. The 2 of Cups. That's an odd, so far that's an odd kind of story. The Sun. Last row, the 7 of Pentacles. The Magician. And finally, the Tower. Now, what is over the entire reading? The Devil. That's quite a spread. The cards are read past, present, future. Past, present, future with the interplay of the cards. So we start in the center with the 2 of Cups, and everything else is going on around the Cups. 2 of Cups. I have 2 Pentacles, 2 Swords, 1 Cup, and 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana in the spread. The major arcana represent your excuse me your spiritual lessons, and the pip cards, the pentacles and things, represent the mundane. Coins can represent either finances or the doing of something. Cups represent emotional quotient, and swords represent thoughts, beliefs, perceptions, ideas, and communication. I don't see any messages per se coming through, because I don't see any movement in the spread. So starting at the top row, we have the 9 of Pentacles. 9s represent a focus on completion of events. And the 9 of Pentacles says you have kept your nose to the grindstone and you have done what you're supposed to do. You have saved and conserved and built. Sometimes I even think that this card represents a move, because I have the sale right there, which can indicate a move of residence or building, property, something like that. But there you are in your garden with your finery on, surrounded by your grapes, which implies that this is taking a long time to build, I think, wealth or prosperity, and they are not the same thing. Safety and security, they are like that. And it says that if you have been alone, you may have been doing well for it. But then we have the Ten of Swords, which says that the crisis point has been reached. The situation cannot get any worse than it already is. But it also speaks about the possibility of betrayal, backstabbing, ambush. Sometimes it can represent actual physical pain in the hip, back, upper back, lower neck area. But it also is the darkest before the dawn, because we have the sunrise here. It can sometimes even indicate travel over water, by water, around water. It will be a long journey. So maybe that kind of ties in with what's happening with the move. But then we come to the Hangman. And the Hangman says that when things have gotten out of control for you in your situation, you should surrender to the process. Trust the process. Again, I have the feeling that somebody may be experiencing some kind of vertigo, hip pain, shoulder pain, back pain, knee pain, leg pain, foot pain. But remember that the Hangman placed himself there. Nobody put you in the situation that you're in. So it might be best that you wait it out, surrender to the process, and see what happens. But we have here, next row, the present row, the Queen of Swords. It's an air sign, so she could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Mostly it's Aquarius, Libra. But in this instance, you can be a Queen of Swords too. The Queen of Swords has a reputation for being a rather difficult character to deal with, because she doesn't mince her words when she tells the truth. If you look at her, she is above the clouds, so she has a clear eye view on what to do. Where she is inviting in ideas or thoughts or truth, hand out loud. But if you don't do either one of those things, or she don't like what you have to say, she's gonna cut you down with a sword. As a profession, the Queen of Swords can be a lawyer, a counselor, a doctor, a surgeon, an oral surgeon, a chef, a writer, a police officer, a scientist, anywhere where sharp tools are needed to get the job done, or keen intellect. And I think she's holding the sword of Ace of Swords in effect. So I think this is about something changing, because after the 10 you have the Ace. We'll move over to the Sun card, and the Sun represents a time of happiness, abundance, growth, fertility, and not always about pregnancy, fertility. That whatever you're doing bears fruit. It has a possibility to bear fruit. It's a most positive card in the deck, and I think there's going to be some kind of announcement, because and movement. I said that, but I did not see movement, but it's a possibility, because the banner is being waved, and banners and flags usually make announcements. And the horse implies that there may be movement in the situation. Next, we come to the Seven of Pentacles. Sevens are spiritual numbers, but it's a number in which you are required to wait and pause and reflect on all that came before and what you're going to do after. And incidentally, you lost 2 coins. But the Seven of Coins is about waiting for the harvest to come in. So maybe you have been making money, or you've been working and you have not seen any kind of benefit from it. You may be even about to receive inheritance of some sort, some kind. But the Seven of Coins really implies that you should wait to see if you can handle what the new thing is, because something new will be offered to you. See the pentacle at his feet? You already have 6 things on a bush to take care of. So you have to realize, do I have the finances? Do I have the energy? Do I have the time? Remember, pentacles are about the physical world. And it says also, don't be afraid. I'm paraphrasing. Don't be afraid to wait the thing out, so if you can see what is possible. We have the Magician next. And then the Magician is a 1 card. So he's about the ego, all the things that you can create. Remember, nothing in the world was ever created without first having an idea. And so the Magician says that whatever you think about, you create. If you're thinking negatively, you create negative circumstances. If you think positive, you can turn the situation around. It says that you have all the tools that you need to do whatever you want. He has the Pentacle, the Cup, the Sword, and the Wand. He even has the Laminace over his head, which references as above, so below. So the Magician can be about gaining new skills and new responsibilities, learning a new thing to do, having a new job, going back to school. It can be anything that you can think of, you can create. But it ends with the Tower card. And the Tower card says, expect the unexpected. It's one of the most feared cards in the deck. It's this card, the Tower, the Devil, and Death that are the 3 most feared cards in the tarot. And all this does is it talks about uncertainty, expecting something to happen that you did not expect. Okay? You see here the 2 people falling out of the tower. It will literally feel as if the rug has been pulled out from under you. But at the same time, it is an epiphany. Maybe lightning strikes, an idea. And you go, oh, that's what that means. Or you suddenly receive sudden insight. But the Tower can also be about the structures that we build up in our lives, in which we think everything is safe. It's going to stay forever. And the universe does not work that way. It abhors a vacuum, and things are always moving. This is about maybe losing a job, losing a relationship. Suddenly, unexpectedly, somebody packing their bags and leaving. So it says you should prepare yourself for some kind of shocking event. It doesn't tell me what kind of event and how it will affect you. I think it has to do, in one respect, with a relationship. And the 2 of Cups can be about the kind of relationship in which there's much respect, the ideas are respected, much love, much caring. Even your health may improve in the relationship, but Two of Cups also recognizes that it can be about the perfect partner coming. So this can be business or romance. Now, the only card that I can't look at is the court card, the Queen of Swords. So what I can look at, I'm going to come to the Devil later. What I can look at is the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles as they relate to the Hangman, the Sun, the Magician, and the Tarot card. I think what I'm picking up is that you wait around for a while and suddenly everything looks great, but then I think whatever the situation is, it comes with a surprise. Does not mean it's a bad surprise. It just means one that you didn't expect. Nine of Pentacles. With any number 10 card, we have the Ten of Swords. It is an indication of travel, journeys, short trips, and vacations. That's all it says. The Two of Cups. With the Tower. It tells of adjustments and readjustments needing to be made in personal relationships. This could be caused by unexpected circumstances and changes, or because stress or pressure is caused by waiting for expected news or information. This is it. I think whatever happens when you get the news, because the banner is an announcement of something to come and movement. I think when you get it, something, like I said, I keep saying, when you get it, something happens that you do not expect. With the Sun, tell of a great love and shared understanding. Two people, a couple, will enjoy many blessings together. Next to the Two of Cups, the Sun tells of a great love and deep understanding that is shared and enjoyed. Also, it tells of many blessings to come. This could be like you accidentally meeting the love of your life. All this is not bad. It doesn't say anything bad that's going to happen. Like you meet somebody and suddenly everything falls into place. Let's look at the Seven of Pentacles. I don't think it tells me anything. No, it doesn't tell me anything. So I'm wondering if maybe the Seven of Pentacles is not saying to me that you are in a good place financially, stability, your physical environment is well taken care of, but you are depressed and sad because you haven't met anybody yet. So there's a wait. And the Seven of Pentacles is telling you to continue to wait, because I think something is going to be a real surprise to you. Now, if we go back to the Devil is all about basically a commitment. It's about rolling up your sleeves and doing the hard work to attain the things that you want. So it represents the material world. So it talks about sex, It talks about clothes, money, all the things you need to live a life, a good life. But what are you going to do to get that? Are you going to work hard and chain yourself to something? But this is about two people chained to the base of the devil. So it could be being materialistic. It can be a power play. It can be about power and control. It can feel like something bad is looming, but nothing is really bad is going to happen. It can also be about temptation, being tempted. Sex, drugs, alcohol, all the things that make us live our life here on earth. It doesn't matter whether you think they're good or bad. Everybody has had sex of some sort. Everybody has drank at some point in time. People have tried drugs. Not you specifically, but you know, the temptation is out there. So if I'm going to look at, I got a feeling that the devil has a meaning by 10 of Swords. Let me look. I just have a feeling it does. No, it doesn't. I'm curious to know what the 7 of Coins means, because it implies that there is a loss of 2 coins, and the 2 coins have to do with a decision. 2s represent decisions, oppositions, crossroads, choices, options. Let me read what the 7 of Pentacles says. Maybe there's something here that I can it talks about not being overly anxious if there is a delay or postponement in regards to some type of financial decision. Use the time to constructively to plan your next move. It talks about a new change in direction. That's what it's talking about. It is a card in which indicates material securities with options for a new course to take. Decision to do with choice is apparent. It's important to weigh up all options, the choice being whether to remain in the position you are currently in or to step forward into the new. That's what it's talking about. So you have a decision to make. I don't know if it's going to be about a business partner, if it will be about movement or travel overseas somewhere. I don't know if it's about I really think it's just going to be something unexpected. I don't know what else to tell you. So I think this calls for not a psychic oracle tarot, but a Nostradamus card. Maybe I'll pull a psychic oracle tarot as well. Because the 10 of Swords says things are looking up. but maybe it won't happen as the way you think. I'm pulling one Psychic Oracle Tarot as well. I can't do these cards. Just steal them. Okay. The two cards are number 29, I think the Gesture, which is like the Fool. And the Six of Wands, Victory and Success. I'm telling you, I don't feel that this is bad. So let's read the Gesture card. When he faces up, when on his face he wears a frown, he cannot pretend to be a clown. An event is coming that you have been dreading for some time, but do not worry. This occurrence will bring you good luck, good news, and renewed energies. Six of Wands. Good times are on the way. The qualities of this positive card are competition, victory, and success that often follow a difficult period. Many people around you are very proud to see how triumphantly you came through it. They respect you and may even attempt to follow your example. You have worked hard, as I said, you have worked hard and devoted much effort to get to this point in your life, where you became wiser and have grown in so many ways. Always remember to stop and pat yourself on the back, because you deserve it. This card also reminds you to stay grounded. Remember where you came from. Keep your ego in check. Don't lose who you really are. This victory can be used as a teaching tool for the future. Realize that if you came through this challenging time, you can achieve anything. And that's what I have for you, Gemini, for May 2025. Good luck.